The concept of the mysteries of Bigfoot and Yeti introduces audiences to the enigmatic allure of these legendary creatures that have captured human imagination for generations. Bigfoot, said to inhabit the dense forests of North America, and the Yeti, believed to dwell in the snowy peaks of the Himalayas, are shrouded in mystery and folklore. These creatures are described as large, ape-like beings, often characterized by their elusive nature and the footprint evidence they leave behind, sparking interest and debate regarding their existence. This introductory point is significant as it sets the stage for exploring encounters with these creatures through a dramatic and horror-infused narrative. By tapping into the unknown, the script can delve into the primal fears and curiosities inherent in human nature. The sense of mystery and the possibility of the unknown play crucial roles in captivating an audience's imagination, making the subject ripe for a gripping storytelling experience. Histories of reported sightings and encounters contribute to the mystique. For instance, the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film allegedly shows Bigfoot walking along a riverbank in California and remains one of the most analyzed pieces of supposed cryptid evidence. Similarly, in the Himalayas, the infamous Yeti footprints found by Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay during their 1953 Everest expedition continue to intrigue believers and skeptics alike. The allure of Bigfoot and Yeti is supported by primal human curiosity. Some theorists argue that these creatures are remnants of ancient hominid species, such as Gigantopithecus, thus bridging a tantalizing connection between the evolutionary past and present. Others find cultural significance in these tales, viewing them as metaphors for the wilderness and untouched nature. However, skepticism and controversy persist. Many suggest these stories are rooted in hoaxes or misidentifications of known animals, while some scientists argue there's a lack of concrete evidence to support claims of these beings' existence. Additionally, indigenous perspectives may offer alternative interpretations of Bigfoot and Yeti, often viewing them as spiritual entities rather than literal creatures. This discussion of mystery intertwines with other aspects of the main topic by framing the theatrical narrative's suspenseful and chilling tone. The mysterious aura surrounding Bigfoot and the Yeti provides an optimal backdrop for horror, allowing the exploration of real-life encounters to unfold as dramatic storytelling, blending fact, folklore, and fear into a compelling script. The heading, Historical Sightings and Legend Origins, delves into the mysterious and enduring tales of Bigfoot and the Yeti, threading both legendary origins and documented encounters. These creatures, often depicted as elusive humanoid beings dwelling in remote regions, have fueled both imagination and intrigue across cultures for centuries. The significance of this point lies in its foundational role in rooting the script in a rich, historical tapestry of lore and eyewitness accounts, offering a platform for dramatization while grounding the narrative in purported reality. Historically, sightings of Bigfoot, particularly in North America, can be traced back to indigenous folklore, where tribes such as the Haida and Salish speak of Sasquatch, or wild men. Similarly, the Yeti, often referred to as the abominable snowman, figures prominently in Himalayan myths, with stories of a beast that roams the snow-capped peaks. An intriguing real-world illustration comes from 1958, when construction worker Jerry Crew reported finding massive footprints in California's Bluff Creek area, leading to the modern Bigfoot frenzy. Furthermore, the 1925 account by photographer N.A. Tambazi, who claimed to have seen a creature matching the Yeti's description in the Himalayas, adds to the historical mystique of these beings. Opinions supporting the idea of these creatures often cite the continuity and similarity of stories across disparate cultures as evidence of a universal truth, suggesting that such persistent lore indicates a basis in reality. Prominent researchers like Dr. Grover Krantz and Dr. Jeffrey Meldrum have dedicated parts of their careers to examining evidence such as footprints and hair samples, asserting the plausibility of an elusive large primate species. Nevertheless, the topic is rife with challenges and controversies. Skeptics argue that the absence of concrete evidence like bones or bodies undermines claims of these creatures' existence. Further, some consider these legends as cultural constructs or cautionary tales about the unexplored wilderness. This exploration of historical sightings and legend origins serves as a pivotal point, effectively linking to character motivations, thematic elements of the unknown, and man's relationship with nature in the script. By weaving these origins into the narrative, the script can transcend mere folklore, introducing suspense and horror through dramatic reenactments of encounters while challenging the audience to ponder what truly lurks within the shadowed, uncharted territories of our world. Modern encounters and eyewitness testimonies delve into contemporary reports from individuals who claim to have encountered the elusive creatures known as Bigfoot and Yeti. These accounts, laden with personal anecdotes and often emotionally charged narratives, serve as compelling elements in any script aiming to dramatize these legendary beings. The significance of this point lies in its role as the bridge between myth and reality, offering the audience a tantalizing glimpse into the possibility that these creatures might not just be figments of folklore, but potentially real entities dwelling undetected in our world. Modern encounters provide fresh, relatable content that contrasts with age-old legends, grounding the narrative in the present day. For instance, in 2020, a hiker in the remote forests of Washington state reported a chilling experience where a massive, hairy beast reportedly loomed in the misty distance, emitting an unearthly howl. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, his vivid recounting brings a visceral thrill to the story and raises questions about what truly lurks in the wilderness. Another example includes an experienced mountaineer in the Himalayas who, in 2018, discovered large, inexplicable footprints in the snow, contributing to the legend of the Yeti. These modern accounts enhance the suspense and horror by suggesting that these creatures might be more than just legends. Opinions supporting these testimonies often come from cryptozoologists and enthusiasts who argue that occasional sightings indicate the presence of a cryptid species yet to be classified. They claim that these encounters keep the mystery alive, suggesting that perhaps people are not alone in the vast, uncharted areas of our planet. However, skepticism and controversy abound. Critics argue that eyewitness testimonies are unreliable, often influenced by fear, folklore, or optical illusions. Furthermore, the lack of verifiable evidence such as clear photos, DNA, or physical remains challenges the credibility of these accounts. Some suggest alternative explanations like misidentifications of known animals or even elaborate hoaxes aimed at perpetuating the myth. This point interconnects with the larger theme by adding layers of drama and horror to the storytelling. The modern angle underscores the timeless allure of the unknown and plays into the narrative tension between belief and skepticism. It invites the audience to question the nature of reality and mythology, challenging them to confront the fear of the unexplained while appreciating the timeless allure of these mysterious creatures. The legends of Bigfoot and the Yeti hold a significant psychological and cultural foothold in societies across the globe. These mythical creatures symbolize the unknown and serve as a reminder of the mysteries that lurk within our natural world. Psychologically, they tap into innate human fears and wonders about the wild, while culturally, they are woven into the folklore and identity of many regions. Bigfoot, primarily associated with North American folklore, has evolved into a cultural icon representing the allure and fear of unexplored territories. Similarly, the Yeti, rooted in Himalayan legends, embodies the mystique of the snow-capped mountains, often serving as a spiritual and protective figure for local communities. The impact of these legends extends beyond folklore, influencing media, tourism, and even scientific exploration. For instance, the legend of Bigfoot has spurred numerous TV shows and films, like Harry and the Hendersons, or the more chilling The Legend of Boggy Creek, which blend family drama and horror to explore the creature's existence and impact. These narratives reflect society's dual fascination and fear, tapping into deep psychological archetypes of the monstrous unknown. Meanwhile, the cultural relevance of the Yeti is such that it influences not only tourism, but also local mythology, becoming a fixture in trekkers' stories and shaping perceptions of remote Himalayan locales. Opinions vary widely in support of these legendary creatures. Many enthusiasts highlight anecdotal evidence and witness accounts, asserting the creature's existence and underscoring the mysteries that science has yet to unravel. Skeptics, however, challenge these beliefs, attributing sightings to misidentifications or hoaxes, arguing that such tales fuel unnecessary fear and superstition. These legends also spark controversy and debate. Critics argue that the fascination with Bigfoot and the Yeti detracts from genuine wildlife conservation efforts, misallocating resources that could protect known species facing extinction. Others view these myths as cultural appropriation when commercialized by outsiders, detracting from the true spiritual and cultural value they hold for indigenous people. Understanding the psychological and cultural impact of Bigfoot and Yeti legends enhances the script's overall narrative by adding layers of depth to the encounters themselves. It allows exploration of how these tales shape human psychology and culture, influencing perceptions of fear, wonder, and the natural world. This interplay between legend and reality sharpens the dramatic and horror elements, making the audience ponder the thin line separating myth from reality.